Alright, Eddie's. Oof. Alright. Alright. Okay. I'm back on the Grizzy again. Anyway. But yeah, this will be my new streaming time. As of, for just this week. Only this week. Whenever I feel like streaming. Or whenever I am going to stream. Still gonna make I keep saying I'm gonna make a schedule, but then I don't make a schedule. So then I'm kind of like, do I really want to make a schedule? Then I want to be like, the answer's no, because, my temperament changes from like day to day. It's like, oh, it's a good day to stream. And then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I would love it if Twitch would, stop acting like a nut on my phone and let me see. Hey, there it is. Alright then. Now I don't have to worry about it being a nut. Anyways. Alright, so we left off. Went to the real world. And we're here with Arata. Doing whatever. Anyway, let's get into it. Enough of this talking. Oh, also. For the scenarios, whenever there aren't any, like, voiceovers, I've decided I'm only gonna talk for Arata whenever the girls start getting into it. Because if I sit there and I try to narrate it for everyone, dude, I was left like, lightheaded and whatnot. There's a lot of exposition. So I'm like, don't do this. But yeah, anyway. I'll just do this, like, whenever it pops up. Anyway. I can't get a hold of either Sumika or Lydia. Neither of them have responded to my texts, and the SMS isn't showing them as read. I didn't feel like going back to sleep, so I found myself heading back to the office. Today was supposed to be my day off, but I don't really mind coming in. Every other department has team members who come to the office on their days off, bouncing from cubicle to cubicle to say hello. Either they must be lonely, or the office is more of a home than their actual home. If I had to guess, it's because the atmosphere here reminds people of a college club or something. It must be nice.
Oh well, we still have company. Hopefully Sumika and the rest of the team are already in. Huh? What's going on?
Not to brag, but Enigma is located in a wealthy financial district amongst a smattering of tall high-rises looming over Tokyo. Our company only has a staff of 30 people, and yet we've got a fancy building right beside my stop at the train station. Our CEO is a wizard programmer who has made his fortune in the gaming industry before founding Enigma. He played it smart by choosing not to have our company expand too quickly, opting instead to invest in a great work environment for his staff. His philosophy is best summed up as an elite environment for the elite team. I've got no room to complain about it. It's an ideal commute, and there's even a giant shopping mall nearby. It's nice to see our company logo on one of the swankiest buildings in town when I enter. Today, however, my normal commute was interrupted by the sight of what appeared to be news reporters and cameras.
Did I miss something?
Hello, sir. Do you work here?
A flurry of microphones were aimed towards me by reporters, followed by their eager cameramen, as I found myself suddenly surrounded.
What's the meaning of this?
You work for Enigma, right, sir? Can you spare a minute to tell us if the recent crisis is in any way related to your company?
Huh?
Japan's financial stock exchange has been totally shut down, which has sent ripples across stock exchanges around the world. Can you explain what this image might mean?
Hold on, wait just a second. It's true, yes, I work for Enigma, but I don't know what kind of crisis you're talking about.
So you do work here? Does your company accept the responsibility for the financial crisis? Maybe there are hackers in your very own department.
Hang on. It's Tokiwa. She sure picked a perfect time to turn her phone back on.
Hello? Arata, what the hell did you do?
Not you two. What do you mean what I did?
Breaking news. We just got an update on the mysterious cyber attack that has put financial institutions worldwide in total meltdown since this morning. Earlier, several PC and cell phone users began reporting abnormal malfunctions on their devices. Many users reported having opened an email from an anonymous source that unleashed a vicious strain of malware. Nearly all PC users report total system shutdown, but the true extent of the malware's effects has yet to be uncovered. Businesses throughout all of Japan have been temporarily closed as a result of the total computer, vehicle, and market failures.
I watched on a big telescreen as the breaking news echoed grandly over my bewildered head. I couldn't believe it. That something was able to monopolize the operating systems of every digital device on Earth was baffling. What was the most terrifying about it, however, is that it seemed totally random. The news reporter was quick to blame this attack on some hacker, but I wondered why the reporters were at our doorstep. What could it all mean? As I thought to shrug it off as nothing, I performed a double take to what I saw on the screen.
Our only lead as to who might be responsible for this scandal is a mysterious image that displays when the virus infects any device. A connection has been made between this mysterious image and an online game that was canceled nearly 2 years ago.
Oof.
Local authorities have stated that they are conducting an investigation into who might be responsible for spreading this illegal malware. Only time will tell if the software company to whom this mysterious image is attributed is responsible for this devastating outbreak.
More. I need more.
Huh?
It made no sense. The image displaying on the featured victim's hacked device was clearly the login screen for World's Odyssey.
What's going on?
Hello? Where are you right now? Did you see the news report?
Just watched it.
Whatever you do, don't set foot anywhere near the office. It's surrounded.
Too late. Now I'm surrounded.
Why did you go there? Anyways, isn't the mysterious image the login screen for World's Odyssey? Aggle's news app is blowing up with coverage right now. They're reporting that Enigma might be involved.
What? That can't be. Who'd be stupid enough to use company property to hack the National Stock Exchange?
True. But we can't deny our affiliation if they're using company assets. The proof is in the pudding. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a search warrant out for us. You need to get the hell out of there this instant.
The proof is in the pudding.
But I didn't do anything wrong. Why do I have to run?
It's a national holiday. There's a chance that you could be arrested before any law office in the country will take your case. If they force a statement out of you, it could spell the end for our entire company. Do you want that on your hands?
Hey, who you got on the other line there? Are you not grasping the severity of this scandal? It could result in a total economic meltdown. Hey!
Jeez, shut up. This bastard's just trying to rile me up. Journalist, I tell you.
I just got word that one of our reporters has gotten in contact with a supposed employee of this company. So we'll report back very soon.
Hurry up and get out of there. I'll call you again later.
Got it.
Oh, hey, wait! Just a minute! Please, sir! We need a statement from you!
Ain't getting
Government
none.
leaders worldwide are expressing extreme and unanimous discontent towards the culprit of this cyber attack.
Our country has no tolerance for criminals who resort to cyber terrorism. Whoever they are will be charged to the fullest extent. I urge the responsible parties to heed my warning. We will find you, and you will be imprisoned. turn yourselves in.
What's going on? This all had to be one big nightmare, right? I uttered this sentiment to myself as I ran away aimlessly. Each breath I took was more pain than the last, like the crescendo of a hell ringing in the pit of my stomach. I felt panic and sweat jerk from every pore of my body, and my head spun from terror. It only took 3 hours for the cyber attack to affect devices worldwide from midnight until 3 a.m. Who or what was capable of attacking electronic devices on this kind of global scale? Normally, firewalls are strong enough to protect data entry for any normal PC or cell phone. Hacking every PC and cellular device simultaneously would be impossible unless you were a mad genius. But even as my lungs struggled to draw a breath, I had sprinted as far away from the reporters as my legs would take me. A series of questions swirled in my anxious mind until I finally managed to find my way home. Of course, Tokiwa does not answer her phone right now. Come on, baby girl. Seriously. Damn it, Tokiwa. I can never get a hold of you. Nor can I get a hold of anyone else. God damn it. What's going on? Because the login screen for Outworld's Odyssey was plastered on every screen on account of a global cyber attack. Internet forums began connecting the dots and determined that Enigma was at fault, wasting no time to bash our company at every opportunity. To make matters worse, Aggle's news division made sure to deflect the blame from themselves and blasted it towards us in their broadcast. For a second, I was sure that our CEO wouldn't know how to pivot from this controversy, but his hands were understandably tied at the moment. He always mentioned how his dream was to make the world a better place with our games. What can I do? And that should be the end of the IRL segment. Yes, it is. Alright. So, that is the balance of, you know, the IRL world and this world. So, back to World's Odyssey now. The Real World and episode chart. And they're self-explanatory. So, Mr. Baller, attack ring, proof of defiance.
This'll do. Hope this works.
Magic bracelet. Let's see.
I've made up my mind.
Give you the magic bracelet.
I've made up my mind.
Give you Mr. Baller. And next is that. Alright, symbol attack. So easy enough. That's preemptive attack, basically.
Yeah!
Shoot the beam. Boom.
Ha!
Alright. So anyway. Now, here's where all the juicy stuff comes into play, at least for the first area. Fight! Oh.
All right, let's go.
Flash drive. In selecting class with triangle, we may learn a new skill.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's what the flash drive is? I thought that was just randomly learning different abilities. I don't see a wall. Okay.
All right.
Towards the limit.
This feeling. See? Out of here.
That did me good.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, that
Alright,
didn't do me good. Let's see, Kojak. Depression. Reduce damage dealt by stepping on bugs. Use unused corruption on the lights for me. Nah! Genre change. This is legit one of the most unique features of this game. The genre change.
Pew pew.
This chick says pew pew. Are you? Oh my goodness.
Pew pew. Woo! Bullseye. Blast off.
Okay.
Woo! We won. All right. I'll work harder.
So you can already tell how that works. So you know, turns SP into bullets. That's legit what it is. So that's how that one works. They're pretty self-explanatory. Must be the source of the corruption. The actual bug that's been driving these monsters to the brink of insanity. More like a parasite. Yes, yes, buggies. They immediately bolted over to the parasite and began feasting upon it. Wait a minute. I've seen this before. This parasite seems to operate similarly to how these bugs do. By finding a host and siphoning away its energy as sustenance. Gina's bug did the same thing with the Executioner. Maybe they have a preference for eating one of their own. Right. But don't you remember, Sheena? It wasn't until after your Entoma bug ate the Executioner that you transformed, thereby powering you up. Well, anyway, let's find more parasites for the bugs to feed on if we can. As of now, it seems like their most recent meal bore no change. However, depending on what parasites they consume, it might boost you again. Which leads to a whole bevy of new questions. We should look more deeply into this. You get stuck in a dungeon, try investigating the real world. Ah, I gotcha. That's usually how that goes. If you wind up just getting stuck or whatever, usually going to the real world with Arata usually helps. Sheena tips. Didn't know that was a... Yeah, I didn't know that was necessarily a thing. Lily tips. Yeah, I was like, alright. Oh, if you win with Lily, then HP may be replenished. Oh, okay. I didn't know about the buying thing. I legit just had to sit there and like try out like all different characters and whatnot to see what they actually did.
Ha! Now's our chance. My turn.
But since I can clearly identify like what they do now, it actually helps.
All right. I've got your back. I can win this. Powering up. Ha! Easy peasy.
And that should be...
Out of here. Took you
Ready
down.
for battle.
I won't go easy on you.
Oh, that goes.
Time to take control.
Let's go. All right. Hiya!
Go.
Top! It's over.
I'll see what I can do.
I won't go easy on you. I did it.
It's not enough yet.
Right there. Victory! Well done.
Oh, okay, so in battle art.
Getting stronger.
It looks like it could be destroyed with a special ability. I believe our magical friend can actually handle that. None of us can deal with that at the moment. That is a clue. It's very important. Found a photo? Oh, sorry, Lily. Wait, how did you find this? Sheena, give it here. This is somewhere outdoors. Whose photo is this? I feel like I've seen it before. Wait, isn't this Yamabushi Park? Yeah, it's the kind of place they talk about in urban legends for being haunted. What a photo of the park exists on this side? Afraid so. In fact, Toki was the one who showed me this photo. It's practically famous. See, look, there's a shadow behind the slide. A creepy woman lurking in her kimono. What's going on? Mr. Enigma is bullying me. How am I bullying? How did this turn into a whole bullying thing? What? You call that bullying? Hey, I wasn't trying to spook you out. I'm just pointing out how strange it is a photo from an old ghost story would somehow generate in World's Odyssey, you know? Well, it's difficult to say. Images like that don't appear in game. This is far too specific to have been a random bug or something. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just really like Lily Hope's design. Fascinates me. At the moment, there's not enough information for us to explain how this could happen. I think the sun's peeking up on my side. I'm going to do a bit of digging to see how the photo got. Maybe, just maybe, it'll provide some clue as to how we can find where your body is too. Give it to me. Got the ghost photo. And very important. Anyway.
Won't make this easy for you. Leave it to me.
Alrighty then.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. Bounce back. Heal. Hey. I know.
I'll see what I can do.
Toledo. I won't go easy on you. I did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, man.
How's this? We performed our duty.
That's why we have.
Leave
Not
it
too
to
shabby
me.
out there.
All right. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Home run. Blast off. The rest to me. I did it. Yeah. Time for liftoff. We performed our duty. Great work, everyone. Yeah. Have I gotten stronger? What's this?
Key. Palace Key 1. We're on our way.
What's this? Found it.
I love how the key was in the bathroom for whatever reason. So, key, no, key does not work there.
What's this?
Boom. Key works here, though. I go through here. If I remember correctly... Alright, if I remember correctly, this is a part where I actually get a bad end, or I continue forward. Alrighty then. This man's over here just like gob gob. Okay. Perhaps they are being slowly consumed by the Antoma. Why don't we try approaching them then? Sheena, do you mind checking if they're able to converse like normal NPCs? Yeah, that was gibberish. Wait, did it just... Try again. This time speak slower. Okay. Looks painful, but... Okay. So... Yeah, save right here. Boom. Now, if I remember correctly, the top one should be the bad end. Yup. They help NPC. I tried saving them, but it was naive of me. Tentacles were wrapped around me, constricting me as I gasped for breath. Soon, I couldn't move a muscle. And that is bad end number 1, ladies and gentiles. That's legit why you need 2 saves for this game. Alright, now, notice. It is checked, which therefore we've seen the bad end. We really didn't lose anything. So now we just abandon him. It appears as though it's making an effort to communicate with us. Oh well, let's move on for now. I gotta keep pushing my guy. Alright. Anyway. Go to the real world real quick. Let's check out the park, shall we?
I just remembered that photo Sheena found inside of World's Odyssey. Tokiwa had mentioned something about how the park was a hotspot for bloggers to post about their scary experiences there. I think it was called Yamabushi Park. Maybe I can pull up some information about it online. Huh? Why are there no search results? That's weird. I mean, it's been featured on reality TV, so I know I'm not making things up. Nope. No hits. Freaky. Wait, this park is a few blocks away from the office. I might as well check it out for myself.
Luckily, there's no one hovering around my home. The press doesn't seem to know where I live. Yet. I kept myself discreet as I crept over towards Yamabushi Park.
So, this is the rumored haunted spot, huh?
I don't believe in ghosts, nor am I interested in proving their lack of existence. However, even for someone like me, there was something in the air, something cold, bitter, lingering in the stillness of this decrepit park.
Yep, the slide matches the photo. And there should be a shadow just behind here. Just as I thought, nothing.
I tried staying in different locations, trying to look back and forth at the photo in the park to make sure I was gazing from the right angle. For some reason, though, something turned in my stomach, as if there was something steering me away from recreating this haunted photo.
Maybe I should go home.
Oh, did you come here to take pictures too? Oh, sorry, did I sneak up on you? My bad. I'm Anjo. I'm a barista at the cafe across the street. You heard of it? It's called the Night Owl.
Cafe?
There he was, a dorky-looking gentleman with a smile as full as his gut. His eyes glowed with kindness, and for whatever reason, I felt like I could trust him.
Hi, I'm Mizunashi. Sorry for screaming.
Please, it was my fault for startling you. It seems like lately, there have been swarms of people trying to take pictures of the park. I just figured you might be a horror junkie like me.
Oh, well, you see, I actually was interested in taking photos of the haunted park.
I see. Are you an artist or something, Mizunashi?
Oh, not an artist. I do work in a creative field, though. I'm a video game programmer.
Video games? That's amazing! I'd be happy to help you in any way I can.
No, actually, not. Time out. Mizunashi did tell him his name. Never mind.
That'd be great. I was looking up some info about this park online, but would you believe it? I can't pull up a single search. I swear I couldn't avoid reading posts online about this park at the beginning of the year, but now, poof, nothing.
So you've noticed too.
Huh?
There's a global shift occurring, my friend. One that is being carefully orchestrated in our corner of the world. Only the chosen few are granted the chance to witness it unfold. You're a lucky man, Mizunashi. The online occult communities have been buzzing about this phenomenon since forever. But all of a sudden, every article, blog post, or photograph related to it vanished. It sounds like a conspiracy theory, but it's true. According to some rumors floating around, all online search engines began censoring any results related to this unknown shift. Those words were later referred to as the truth fragments. Only those in possession of them know how the world really works. Supposedly, the human brain can't even process this information without entering catatonic shock. There's some fishy stuff going on. Honestly, we're probably better off not knowing what goes on behind the curtain of this world. No one person should be burdened with that. Consider that Yamabushi Park is one of the truth fragments in question. Now, my friend, you too know the truth.
Your face is a little close to mine.
Oh, pardon me. Listen here. Be careful not to stick your nose where it doesn't belong, okay? These truths are hidden, and people want to keep it that way.
Okay, I'll be careful.
This Anjo character was soft-spoken, but he was convincing nonetheless. His words were coaxing me, seeping into my brain with his sincerity. All of a sudden, it felt like something cold had touched my neck, and my entire body shivered from fear.
Kidding.
Huh?
I scared you pretty good back there, didn't I? I was just messing around. Sorry about that. I, myself, love a good conspiracy theory. Anything to get the old noggin working. How crazy would it be if ghosts really existed, right? You see, we horror junkies can't get enough of cryptids and conspiracies, especially when given the opportunity to give fresh faces like you a real good scaring.
I'll pass on the scary stories for now. So, is there any chance you could tell me more about the slide?
I'd hate to be the one who spoils the surprise for you, but I guess I owe you for pulling your chain earlier. Would you mind letting me borrow your phone?
Sure.
He took my phone from my hand, walked in front of the swing set, and put the camera into position.
What do you make of this?
Hey, that's it. That's the angle. It looks just like the photos I've seen of this place.
Cool, right? Then you just push the shutter button and... ta-da! One haunted photo coming up.
I don't believe it. I could have sworn that really was someone's shadow underneath the slide.
Right? You see, the trick is...
This time, I walked straight toward the slide. Anju walked along a similar path, but instead of stopping where I had, he stopped in front of the grassy
right
area.
there, getting this small rock in the shot. From this angle, it looks like any old park. But if you lean this way and get the lighting just right, then ta-da! Doesn't it look like someone's standing right behind the slide?
Are you for real? Wow, that's exactly it.
Once you know how the sausage is made, it's a bit like, really? Still neat though, right? The only thing mysterious about this is the question of when this rock was placed here. I don't think this park originally had it. I don't know if it was unlawfully dumped or if someone put it here after the fact. Maybe, though, a UFO dropped it off here. If you ever want the scoop on more stories like these, then go ahead and pay me a visit at the cafe. Have a nice day!
After he'd said his piece, the man walked briskly towards the cafe across the street.
Well, that was informative. But I still have zero clue why that photo would have appeared in World's Odyssey. Nor am I any closer to finding Sheena's body. The untrained eye can see the ghost. The trained eye knows how it appears. I can't believe that the ghost was just a rock this whole time. Huh?
Upon closer examination on the rock, I noticed some etchings on it.
What's this?
There were 3 rows of text, seemingly engraved by hand, though they were crudely written, perhaps done by some
That
frantic
Anjo
man.
fellow didn't seem to notice, but... Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a picture for reference. Huh?
Something clicked. I'd seen a string of letters like this before, but where? It was on the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't for the life of me remember where I'd seen them before. The inability to remember was driving me batty, but I finished checking the rock and decided to head back home.
Holy smokes! There's a string of text engraved in the rock. It looks just like the sections of code that I see in the bug text for World's Odyssey. Would you look at that? What the hell? It's written to the T. Before, I couldn't do anything to alter the bug text directly. If I replace that text line with this code, what'll happen? What the? It disappeared. It can't be. The entire bug text just corrected itself.
Yes, that's right.
Mizunaki, can you hear me? Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was distracted. Oh, Sheena, I just had a massive breakthrough. I was able to debug a line of code that I thought wasn't fixable before.
Really?
This should come in handy for you later.
Mizunaki, thank you.
What's gotten into you?
Whoa! What the?
sounded like someone was pounding on my window with enough force to shatter it open. I immediately drew the curtain back to check and saw that the pane had been cracked. Then I poked my head out timidly to check on the veranda, but luckily nothing else had been broken. Not knowing who might have been behind this abrasive statement left me deeply unsettled.
What was that?
Being submerged in some kind of desperate insanity, one I couldn't explain. As I held my head in my hands, I noticed something peculiar. It was like the window pane had been shattered into the shape of a spider's web. Night Owl is supposed to be across the street from the park. Why is it all the way over there? That's like... Okay, whatever. Not gonna get into it.
Now's our chance! This is so... Let's go! All right. Yeah! Home run!
Ready for
It's
battle!
over! The rest to me!
Shooting installed! Give him hell!
Firing off! Hey! Hey!
Thought for sure that would have hit.
Not too shabby out there.
Leave it to me! All right. All right. You win.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's go. I did it. Yeah. Time for liftoff. My turn. All right. See? Hey! See? Got him! Took you down. Oh! Victor! Getting stronger. Have I gotten stronger?
And that's how that goes.
Perfect opportunity. Leave it to me. All right. Ha! See? Yeah! Got him.
Ready for battle!
I won't go easy on you. I did it.
Heard her? She did it.
Time for liftoff. My turn. All right.
Should be able to hit all three. Yeah. Should be able to hit all three.
Home run! I'm going in! Blast off! Woo! We won! I've got so much have I gotten stronger? Ha!
Can't open that door still.
What's this? What's this?
Need a key.
What's this?
I can go in there. I can go in there.
What's this?
There's that.
This?
Palace key 3. Okay. There's what. Let's go in here. Oh, thought there was an exit. Nope. Should be down below.
This?
Rusty Palace key. Yeet! Alright. Should be able to open this. Yep.
Yeah!
Simple as pie, really.
Can't miss this chance. Leave it to me. All right. See? Hey! See? Stop! Go! Delete it. Let's go. I did it. How's this?
All
Leave
right,
it to me.
keep going.
All right. See? Yeah!
I'll see what I can do.
Delete it. It won't go easy on you. I get it. Yeah!
Say goodbye.
Right there. It's over for now. Great work, everyone. How tremendous.
Alright. And that's that.
What's this?
Open you. What's the matter? About what? Yeah, me too. Before we can do that, though, we need to find a way to get you out of the game. Eureka! That's what's going on. I'm sure of it. I was checking some of the program code, and I noticed that each time you defeat a martyr, the bugs are slowly being purged one by one. Just as I had hypothesized, the so-called parasites that have been assuming control of the martyrs are the bugs we've been looking for. Just because we get rid of the bugs, however, there's no guarantee that things will return to how they used to be. Also, for the time being, we have insufficient data to claim that getting rid of the bugs will stop the entoma. Sorry for the false hope. Okay. Then I vow to help you two however possible. In any case, keep up the good work, everyone. Continue defeating the martyrs, defeat our entoma bugs, whatever parasites we can find. With more data at our disposal, we can plan our next step. Yeet! Alright. Oh yeah, that's right, that's downstairs. Or is that upstairs? Yeah, it was definitely upstairs. Campsite and warpstone.
You called for me? Right.
Oh, a quest. Oh, a quest. Oh, a quest. All right. All right. Oh, a quest.
You called for me. Take a gander at the goods on display.
Give me that. Oh, honey. No, I can't buy that yet.
Is this okay? Thank you. You
Oof.
call. See you around.
I'm back to being a broke one. Ugh. Yeah, being a broke groupie is no fun.
Hope this works.
Not at all.
I've made up my mind.
I've become so accustomed to having money that not having money is actually messing with me.
Yeah! Here I go! Leave it to me!
You know what my problem is right now? In Japanese games, circle is confirmed. So technically, my brain is memorizing. It's like, alright, I press circle, and then it'll do the symbol attack. Since this is NA, I have to remember I gotta press the X button to do it. It's terrible.
Alright.
Anyway.
Hey! Yeah! Ha! Top! Took you down. Let's go! I did it.
Yeah, I was about to say, fella, you should be careful.
Dan!
Don't do anything rash out here now, do we?
It's over for now. Let's go. All right. Top. Deleted. Let's go.
58%. That must hurt.
Yeah. Dan.
All right,
go.
keep going. Ready for battle. Time to take control.
I won't go easy on you. I did it.
Actually, let me do...
I did it. Right there. Not yet. We performed our duty. Great work, everyone. All right. So much left to work harder. What's this?
Key. Ooh, we found a diary. Da 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 da. Something wrong? Diary 2017. Wait a second. Yeah. What's going on? Wait, Sheena, I don't know if it's a good idea that we tell her about the real world. She may be an NPC, but there's no telling what her AI could do under influence of the Alice engine. It's too risky. Worst case scenario, disrupting her sequence could allow us to clear the game, but it might not trigger the ending engage. Pretty sure now. IRL is not unlocked yet.
What's this?
We need a key. Of course we do. We always need a key. My man's is running down the hallway. You want to hug my guy?
Yeah! Now's our chance! My turn! All right. Yeah! Yeah! Top! Leave the rest to me. I did it. This is what you meant, right?
Vistar Hans.
Right there.
All right,
You
leave
did
it to
it.
me.
I'm in trouble.
Corruption. Level up.
I don't feel too hot. I don't feel too hot.
All right,
Let's go.
keep going.
Alright. Install at genre.
Install. Give him hell.
Firing off. Hey! Hey! Move to the top. We performed our duty. Let's go. All right.
Great.
I did it.
Yeah, right to Sheena.
Yeah. Dan.
Hit knockback to kill. And it does.
We performed our duty. Well done. Am I getting so much left to prove? Ha!
Nah. Can't open that yet. Big giant wall of doom.
What's this?
Let's see. Ah! Okay, so that goes right there. We're not trying to go there yet. So, let's go back. Investigate a bit more, shall we?
What's this?
Open this door. Whatever, can't open that door. Boo. Okay, so this leads here. Can't go upstairs. So I gotta go upstairs to the other corridor and boom. Sheena, you're doing a lot of heavy breathing. And we have barely done anything. There's usually a campsite up there.
Perfect opportunity. Let's go. All right. Ha! See? Yeah! Out of here! I won't go easy on you. I did it. Right there! It's over for now. Whoa, what the?
Oh man.
All right,
The rest
keep
of
going.
me.
That corruption is going up pretty, you know. It's something.
I did it. It's going to be okay. Thanks. How's this? It's over for now. Leave it to me. All right. Yeah. Ha! See?
I'll see what I can do.
Got him. Delete it. The rest to me. I did it. Time for Luke. Not yet. Victory. Great work, everyone. What's this?
And SP was not restored. I didn't get the level up. Oh,
Leave it to me.
I needed the level up.
All right. Hey, see? Home run! Blast off. The rest to me.
Oh, well, love doesn't matter right now.
I did it. Well put.
Oh my. Got the AoE early.
It's over for now.
Not too shabby out there.
All right. Hiya! Home run! Deleted. Oh, Vic! All right. I'll work harder. What's this?
Can't see ya.
Thank you so much.
Gets rid of all of that. And right here.
Ha! Now! Leave it to me!
Alright, Sheena.
All right.
Show me what you got. Show me you're a big girl now.
Got him!
Ready for
Blast
battle.
on! Leave the rest to me! I did it.
I think Sheena's definitely showing me that she's a big girl now.
Time for liftoff! Leave it to me!
80%. That's how it be sometimes. Anyways. It's everyone.
Don't move. Go away, go away, go away! Almost through. Blast off! Oh, victory! What's this?
Hardest gold. Just resonates in my hand. Might come in handy at some point. Don't know when.
What's this?
Alright. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Some monster. Not like I was expecting a monster.
Leave it to me! All right. See?
Oh,
Got him!
yeah.
I'll handle this.
Ready for battle.
Deleted. Let's go. did it. Dan! Take that! We did it! It isn't so!
Alright,
go.
keep going.
Joke's on him. Lily doesn't use physical attacks.
Took you down. Let's go. I did it. Yeah. Right there. We did it. Great work, everyone. Yeah. Have I gotten stronger?
And what's behind door number 3? Get out of here. Oh my.
Successful ambush. My turn.
This is,
All right.
this isn't good.
Hey.
Alright, leave it to me.
Took you down.
It's a huge enemy.
Easy on you.
Oh man, no. Why you gotta be so huge?
I did it. Yeah. Dan. We did it. Leave
Alright,
it to me.
keep going.
All right. Ah! Hey! Out of here! Blast off! Have I gotten stronger?
I really feel some way because he felt like he needed the guard. I'm like, but you're like this big behind dragon. Why are you blocking? But that does not matter. Does not make a difference. He chose his fate, and therefore it is sealed now. Ooh, let me no, not it's not the library. Hey, that's alright. So, yep, it's Sheena. Style change. Same with Lily. Lily really doesn't get that much of a buff. Sadly. China. Actually, no. Limited war points available. I wasn't trying to get any war points though. I'm trying. That's that. Episode chart. There we go. Yeah, shadowing. Can't save everyone. Lesson learned the hard way. Cyberterrorism, reality flux. Okay. That's that. Anyway, saving. Alright, so bottom save, actually play. Top one will be like for the AVN stuff. Where we make the choices. Alright. Now we're here in the throne room. These letters can't proceed through here. This must be some kind of bug. I don't recall generating a player will beyond this point. I have to check the source code. If I can find where the error is, then I should be able to pass through it without a permit, without issue. Gotcha. So I gotta switch to boom. And this is how you handle these sorts of situations. Oh, I fell asleep again. Good thing I set an alarm. Wonder if he's doing alright. Why don't I check in? Sheena, I've got some news for you. I've been doing some more digging about whether or not it would be more efficient for us to find your body, or if we will have to proceed with the ending engage. Sure thing. So, how are you holding up? Why are you telling me about your skirt being a bit loose? Sheena was on screen, and she grabbed the edge of her skirt and began swaying. You know, why don't you show me something? You discovered something out of place in the game, didn't you? That diary from 2017. I want to take a look inside of it. Same goes for the haunted photo of that park. I've been trying to put two and two together, but some eerie stuff is happening on this side. I thought I'd look into the diary as well, but hey, are you listening? Oh, she thought I wanted to look up her skirt or something. You should know Mizanashi is not that type of guy. What's got you so upset? For some reason, a gentle blush appeared on Sheena's cheeks, but she pouted as she held the diary open for me. Thanks. I'll hang up for now. Just keep up the good work in there. Wonder why she felt so pouty. Oh, wow. It's because maybe she wanted, you know... well, doesn't matter now. I began looking through the pages of the diary, reading the handwritten text as one normally would. As I flipped through the diary, its contents were becoming more and more unusual. To me, it looked like the work of someone suffering a psychotic breakdown. They're coming. They're coming. The window's broken. There's no light. I've been holding my breath. How did it know that I was here? It's coming. It's coming. Coming. It's coming. It's come. Come. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Please. Don't open it. Don't open it. Oh, Kuros! Tokyo, Sagami City. Takaikawa Town, 239. Sakaki Apartments, 204. Shuzo Kitamura. These scribbles are weird as hell. Wait, there's something scribbled in the end here. An address. Is this a real apartment? This journal that had been seemingly generated inside the world's Odyssey had an address written from our world, so I looked it up. To my surprise, it was real. The address's location was approximately 10 minutes away from my apartment by bus. The rush of adrenaline made me sick to my stomach, but the picture of the park came to mind. There was no telling what I would find, but if it brought me closer to solving what was going on, I'd have to make the trip. This is the building, Sakaki Apartments. From the outside, it looked like no younger than 60 years old. I was afraid that it would collapse before I could take a look around. Room 204, right? Didn't look like anyone still lived here, but it wouldn't hurt to knock. Behind the front gate was a small courtyard leading to the apartment's main entrance. The door was decorated with 6 heavy glass window panes and an old wooden handle in the center of it. Tried grabbing the handle. Oh, won't open. Up from the outside. Guess no one's home. Can I help you, young man? Oh, sorry. Do you live here? Yes, I'm the landlady here, or used to be. I plan on demolishing the business sometime soon, since no one lives in these apartments anymore. I see. Well, dropped by today because I was hoping to scout out the building. Oh, you too? Are you a manga artist or a reporter or something? I don't want to be rude, but I guess it is what it is. Lately we've had a lot of visitors looking to document other people's misfortunes. But since I plan on demolishing it anyway, it probably doesn't matter. Misfortunes? Something happened here? Oh, okay. Knew what? No, don't mind. Sadly, the other day, there was a murder. Murder? Yes. Once the body was discovered, the police force taped everything off. Then came the flood of reporters. It was all over the news. Worst of all, this wasn't the killer's only stop. Sounds like there were other victims in some of the nearby apartments. A breaking and entering situation. Guy was a serial killer. However, since this place was pretty run down and people were moving out left and right anyway, the victim was one of the last tenants here. It was the straw that broke the camel's back for my building. No one was going to move in here. Word gets around pretty quick, you know. With that said, I've decided to sell the land. If you want to snoop around, then you've got 10 minutes. If it's too dark, feel free to switch any of the lights on. Thank you. You are very kind. No problem at all. The building's getting torn down next month anyway. Years of memories, gone in a flash. I gotta hit the bank, so I'll be on my way. Feel free to check the place out. Oh, one last thing. When you're done, do me a favor and lock the doors. You don't have to wait for me to return. Oh, sure thing. Thanks again. The landlord curled her lips into a weak smile and left without another word. I had assumed that the previous tenant's belongings had been cleaned from the room, so there was no threat for theft or whatnot. I managed to pry the poorly designed door open and walked in the stale, musty hallway. The smell of air decay filled the dark room. I covered my nose as I turned on the light. 204. The room must be on the second floor, right? I traveled up the staircase, each step creaking underneath my foot. A discolored, faded placard was located in the center of the door. 204. This was supposedly the room where Shuzo Kitamura had lived, at least according to the diary. Even with prior approval, I felt somewhat guilty for entering someone's old home. I wiped the sweat off from my brow and shouted out, despite not expecting anyone to answer. Excuse me! Paper blinds were taped over the windows, leaving the room dim and vacant. The air was stagnant, eliciting a retch from me, but before I covered my nose with my hands. There was a prevailing scent of mildew on account of the leak in the ceiling. My face and hands felt sticky from the humidity, which only made me more uncomfortable. Phew. Well, I was expecting a pool of blood when I turned the lights on. So that's a relief. Like I expected, all the previous tenants' furniture had been cleared from inside the apartment. It was eerily empty. Welcome back. Did I just hear a voice? Was that someone outside? A sudden chill crawled down my spine. I thought for a second that I picked up on a brief whiff of blood inside this stale, lukewarm room. Got the creeps. Need to take a photo and hightail it out of here. Huh? What happened? The lights! I turned on my phone's flashlight and tried flicking the light back on. However, no matter how many times I jostled the switch, the light wouldn't turn back on. The light went out? It was just on a second ago. Wait a sec. Is it? Despite my panic, I set my mind to pull up the screenshots I had taken of the diary to double check what was written. They're coming. They're coming. The window's broken. There's no light. Been holding my breath. How did it know I was here? It's coming. It's coming. Coming. It's coming. It's... Someone's walking down the hallway. The owner of this diary, Kitamura, was murdered after writing this. It couldn't be paranormal. Run for it. It's obviously paranormal. I can't run away from this. I fought off any doubt echoing in my mind. I reached out towards the shadow. In the next moment, I saw it. I became the shadow-like thing. And in turn, it became me, smiling as it left the apartment. There is no one who could save me from this fate. You switched bodies with it, my dude. You became the shadow, and the shadow became you. Anyway. Run for it! You'll be killed. You'll be killed. You'll be killed. You'll be killed! Where's that voice coming from? Ah! heard it. I know I did. I heard a voice in there. I jumped out of the room, sprinting down the hallway and tripping with nearly every step. Shit! This is no good. Oh, done so soon? Ah, yes, excuse me. Without a doubt in my mind, I saw it. When I jumped out of the room, I saw it lurking in the corner. A human-shaped shadow, like a black mist, hunched over, glaring back at me. I ran back home and immediately sat at my computer. Tried looking up any articles related to murders at the Sakaki apartments, but it was just like the photo of Yamabushi Park. What the hell was that? However, it wasn't until afterwards that I had been confronted with something even more terrifying. When I looked back at the photos that I had quickly snapped, I found another mysterious string of letters. It had to be related to whatever had been occurring inside the World's Odyssey, right? The two worlds were now bleeding into one another, a tangled web of insanity that was engulfing every aspect of my life. Its tendrils were spreading, infiltrating my reality to an extent that I couldn't control. Oof.
What's this? What's going on here?
And we're good now. I can see. Gods, no. It's not it. I might as well ask my sheep to do it for me. But not a single one will march onto the Ark. Lily, no! Lily, are you alive? Are you alive? The kingdom is dead. Our soldiers, dead. Your so-called subjects, dead. The land once fertile and brimming with life, withered to nothingness. You are the one who murdered my wife. Off with your head! You're too late. The king's mind has deteriorated beyond recognition. His body has simply followed suit. There is a lot of screaming. There's lots of screaming going on. Just what the hell is that thing? It's trying to eat the king! Lily, that you, my child? My sight has been stripped from me. I've become hard of hearing. Your heart brims with love. I believe that you could never have murdered the Queen. I always knew, but my will is being manipulated by larger, more sinister forces. You must forgive me, my child. I am truly sorry. War accomplishes nothing. It is a virus that consumes you, that strangles your wayward heart until it's too late. Once the evil takes hold of you, the crown will lose its power. The kingdom will seep beneath the ground, and our future will fade into darkness. Lily, gazing upon your gentle face makes my heart swell for the last time. I wanted to apologize for so long. Take care of this kingdom and of its people. Lead them into a better tomorrow. Not make the same mistakes as me. My beloved daughter. Oof. Man got turned into a snack. It's coming. Get ready. The hell was that? Never seen anything like it. This has to be the work of some third-party hacker. And maybe that monster is some kind of bug mutation. God damn it. It's bigger than any Entoma we've seen thus far. Now, why Queen?
I won't back down! Let's go! All right. No use. You win. Leave the rest to me. I did it. It's pointless. Doesn't work. Saw it coming. Let's go. All right. See? Yeah! Home run! Let's go! I'll get you.
Oh my.
Lily, are you okay?
Wow, that is not good at all.
All right. Ha! Ah! Out of here!
Ready for battle.
I won't lose hope. I did it. Focusing on you. This shall do. I'll get you.
Ah, dear.
Lily, are you okay?
Lose hope.
Yeah, I legit can't do anything with this woman.
I did it.
I legit have, like, no choice but to block.
Focusing on you. This shall do. Doesn't work. My turn.
This strategy should do the trick.
Okay. I have like no choice but to...
Brace yourself.
Alright.
Here you go. Don't be foolish.
Huh? Are you kidding me? That legit made it be like, oh, no. You can't do anything here, honey.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
Hey! Top! This is so... Is that
Lily,
turn?
are you okay?
All right. All right. All right. Time to use this. Still fight. This is nothing. Oh, what the? It won't go easy on you.
Yeah, Lily legit can't do anything.
I did it. It's pointless. Let's go. All right. Top.
All right, leave it to me.
Let's go.
Shooting installed. Give him hell.
Firing off. Hey. 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 Smooth. It's over for now. Well done. Am I getting stronger? Down.
Did we do it?
That was terrible. Lily couldn't do anything.
Lily, are you all right? Yes, somehow. Look, there's something floating. It looks like a light.
It doesn't seem to resemble the parasites that we found in the past. But would you mind grabbing it for me?
Just a moment.
He's excited.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait, Buggy! Don't just scarf it down! Stop! Oh, man. Damn thing must have been starving. Sheena? What's the matter? Snap out of it! Sheena!
Sheena! Are you alright, Sheena? Can you move at all? Or are you hurt? How many fingers am I holding up? I see. Don't scare me like that. You really freaked me out back there. Just now? Sad place. Can you be more specific? Does the place seem familiar to you at all? I see. Sadness and nostalgia. My guess is that your lost memories are returning to you in fragments. Slowly, but surely coming together.
Lily, are you holding up okay? Yes. Please excuse me for losing myself. You don't have to bottle up your emotions. Crying when you're in pain is perfectly normal. In fact, you're welcome to lean on my shoulder whenever you need it. Thank you so much.
Princess!
Chief Knight Gilsura? You've brought the others, too. Were you alive this whole time?
Yes, milady. By the time we had arrived from our expedition, the palace was lost in a state of turmoil. Although we were able to get to the king's chamber, it was horrific in there. Forgive me, milady. Where is His Majesty?
Allow me to explain.
And who might you be?
Let's just say that I'm a friend of the princess, who helped her dispose of the monsters inside of the castle.
Oh. Then you have my thanks for aiding the princess.
Oh, well, I'm just relieved that it doesn't seem like you're about to whisk her away back to prison.
Don't remind me.
I'm happy to hear she still has allies. Let's cut to the chase. The king and all his guards were murdered by a swarm of martyrs in Entoma flooding the castle.
What? Is that true?
Yes, it is.
This must be some sick joke. How am I supposed to take some charlatan dressed in a bear costume seriously? He's playing a trick on us.
That's right! How dare you claim that His Majesty is dead? Calm yourselves, men. Hold your tongues.
But I...
Princess, does this bear speak the truth?
Yes. I was present when my father passed away.
Very well.
Okay, let's discuss what should be done next. Lily, what is it that you want to do?
I wish to carry out my father's will and rebuild this kingdom for the good of my people. Before I can do so, however, we must rid our world of the Entoma. What occurred here can never happen again. More importantly, we must discover what became of the other survivors from the attack 1 year ago. I feel so powerless, though. I have no faith in myself to defeat the martyrs or the Entoma on my own. So, I must ask a favor of you all. You are journeying to find a way to destroy the Entoma once and for all, right? Would you mind if I joined you on your journey?
Not at all.
Of course you can. In fact, I thought you'd never ask. Oh, but if you're the queen now, then wouldn't the kingdom need you, Lily? Gilsura,
Leave everything to me. We shall await your safe return patiently, Your Majesty.
I appreciate your understanding. I promise that I won't return without a solution to deal with the Entoma for our people.
Good luck out there, milady. We'll be on our way now.
Man, that guy was intimidating. Talk about convincing character design.
They're gone. Yes, the kingdom is in good hands. There are many citizens whom I trust to lead our people, who have withstood the madness of the Entoma.
Got it. In that case, Lily, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Oh, Lily, you're such a sweetheart. There.
Oh, what's gotten into me? I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for. Being your shoulder to cry on makes me smile. We can do it anytime you want.
Do what anytime I want? How forward of you.
We should head out soon, yeah? I don't want to interrupt another lovey-dovey moment, but there's still a lot we need to cover.
Lovey-dovey? I'm so sorry.
Huh?
Okay, so we're currently heading for the mystical sky capital, Odyssea.
Odyssea? I thought the mystical sky capital only existed in legends. The land nestled above the clouds, yes? Does such a place really exist?
Of course it does. This might sound like hearsay, but there are plenty of records about people who had reached it in the past. According to folklore, the gates to Odyssea will only open for whomever can defeat Heaven's Messenger. For now, our best shot at removing the Entoma would be to purge the martyrs and the rest of the bugs from this world. Still, we might not have time to remove each and every bug we find. If there really is someone there in Odyssea, then maybe we could convince them to reverse the Entoma.
But Heaven's Messenger was the beast responsible for the Entoma Scourge, right? How do any of us stand a chance at defeating it?
About that, if God himself spawned this beast, then it could just as easily be resurrected. Either way, dead or not, finding it might be the only chance to enter Odyssea. We need to do whatever it takes to get in.
That's so cool!
Huh?
You've lit a fire inside of me. I can't live in fear of Heaven's Messenger if you're by my side. You're amazing, Sheena!
She's squeezing my hand. Lily seems awfully determined.
It's settled then. Sheena, do you know the shortest route to Odyssea?
Oh, I know! In order to reach Odyssea, we'll have to access the terminal. First, we need to reach Rosaria Forest, where the elves live. Rosaria Forest is just beyond Hardis's neighbor, Sturful.
Alright, let's start there. Time to make our move, everyone.
Yes!
Sheena? Are you a master adventurer?
Oh, not at all. I'm kind of a beginner, actually.
Then how you know the path to reach Odyssea?
Well, because I create...
Sheena?
What? Oh, I meant I studied a lot of books detailing Odyssea's history.
I see. You've developed a passion for traveling that stems from a healthy thirst for knowledge. It seems I've got a lot of reading to do.
That was a close one. Thank you, Mizunashii.
Jeez, think before you speak next time, okay?
I'm sorry. Mizunashii, about Heaven's Messenger. We never programmed any monster capable of doing catastrophic damage like that in World's Odyssey.
Wait, do you mean to suggest that Heaven's Messenger has been corrupted by bugs too?
Not corrupted by the bugs, but maybe it was the catalyst for where the rest of the bugs are coming from. I mean, none of the strange happenings occurred until after Heaven's Messenger ripped the sky open.
Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. For now, we'll have to progress through the game normally and reach Odyssea once we've dealt with Heaven's Messenger.
Roger.
little excitement is well and dandy, but don't let your guard down, okay? From what I can see on the world map, there are no towns between here and Sturfell. Topography readings tell me that there are mountains on all sides of you. The entire area is swarming with bugs, so be on the lookout for martyrs. Just be careful, you'd say. I have to take care of something. I'll return later. Just so we're clear, don't become lazy and let bugs ambush you while I'm gone. Got it? You can't just ship two people together without any development. That's bad writing. Bad writing? What's that? Doesn't know what writing is? Oh, man. Alrighty then. Alright, let me find the save spot. Then I can save it up and then take me a brief nap before I gotta head off to work. And no, you don't.
You called for me. Take a gander at the goods on display.
Spinal Sword.
How might I... Right.
Oh, a quest. Oh, a quest.
You called for me? Be careful out there.
I poke my head in suspicious rooms all the time. Okay. Can't do anything at the moment like this, but setting up a campsite, I'd say, yeah, that's a good way to end it. Okay. Well, that'll be that. Most likely I'm probably gonna start uploading this stuff to YouTube. I should do that tomorrow when I get home from work. And then after that, probably gonna end up just sleeping anyway. So, I'm gonna take this quick nap for a bit, then I gotta head off to work and whatnot, but thank you everyone for tuning in. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to start streaming like around like 7:30. Actually, I might stream like 8:30. That way I don't have to nap before I get on this bus to go to work, but, oh no. It's only going to be like this for this week, and then I can go back to like the regular, like 12:30 in the afternoon for streaming and whatnot, but, you know, alright. But yes, again, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you lovelies tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. At 8, 8:30, somewhere in between that time frame. So, till then, bye.